So far, what we discussed in our overall structure, planning, we have to spend 4 to 6 minutes. Introduction, we have to spend 5 minutes. Main body, we have to spend 30 minutes. And conclusion, we have to spend again 5 minutes, right? So step by step, try to understand that what we are going to do in this question number 5. So we might say step by step explanation, right? So first thing first that we mentioned is the introduction. So what we have to do in this introduction part, introduction, if you see the question for that particular video, we are going to attempt this question number 5. So question number 5 saying that functions of religion is to maintain the social order. Now if you see, we have to first explain the main terminologies, the main key terms. So introduction, what we have to do, define key terms, define key terms, and key terms we have over here religion and social order, religion and social order, right? And the next thing that we have to do in the introduction part, which is mention the key debates, mention the key debate. Now what does it mean, mention the key debate? Whether religion is purely a conservative force or can also act as a catalyst for the change. So what is your the topic of discussions? You have to provide initially after defining your key terminologies, that what is your direction, what you are going to say in this particular answer, right? So you have to provide this one, and then briefly outline both perspective, briefly outline both perspective in your initial paragraph. What does it mean? As an example, just keeping in mind that particular question, that functions of the religion bringing the social order, right? Or what is the question? Question is said function of religion is to maintain the social order. So as an example, what we have to do over here, religion can promote social unity. This is one perspective, like, and now you have to provide the supportive argument that this is argued by the functionalist, or you mentioned the sociologist named Durkheim. Now provide other perspective like that, but it may also incite social change, as Weber demonstrated with the role of Calvinism in capitalism. Now you can see I have provided both of the perspective. So this is how you have to initiate your answer, right? Now the next part, that was our first. Now move on to the second part, that we call it main body. Main body. So for the review, for that particular evaluating the view or to supporting the question statement, for example, for the view, what is the view? Is religious maintain social order. This is a perspective of the question. Religion maintain social order, right? So what you have to do in supporting the question statement, you will provide some supportive argument, like for example, functionalist perspective, you can provide it over here. Functionalist perspective, what you would provide in the functionalist perspective, you might talk about that religion reinforce the value consensus. So here you might talk about the Durkheim concept. Durkheim concept. And then some ritual strength social bonds. Example, national holidays with religion origins, unite the communities. And then you also provide the Marxist perspective. Marxist perspective, right? Now, what you would provide in the Marxist perspective, religion is an opiate of the masses, right? Marx distracting the working class from inequality. Example, wealthy religious institutions often align with the ruling elites, supporting the status quo. So, right? So, this is something you have provide. And if you are want to provide the evidence, you can also provide it over here. In fact, you should provide it over here. Establish the religions like Church of England, right? Historically aligned with the state power. So this is something you would provide in the main body.